Have you ever felt invisible, working hard but not getting noticed? You might think about asking for attention, but it feels like no one sees you. It's a common story, but it doesn't have to be yours. Imagine entering a room, changing the vibe, commanding respect, and having your contributions acknowledged. People want to hear what you think and want your attention. This is not wishful thinking. It's what happens when you learn old techniques from Stoic wisdom. Today, you're about to discover 7 strong strategies that have been effective for a long time. They will not only earn you the recognition you deserve, but will also make you stronger inside. This is not about capturing a fleeting moment of attention. It's about establishing a powerful presence that persists and makes an impact well beyond your initial interaction. Now let's start. 1. Make your own happiness happen. This approach is all about being self-sufficient. It means understanding that true happiness comes from within, not from outside situations or other people's approval. By adopting this idea, you start to learn more about yourself and what makes you happy. You find joy in the parts of your life you can control. This doesn't mean you isolate yourself. Instead, it's about finding happiness in things like nature's beauty, your own achievements, or just being content by yourself. This strengthens your independence and resilience. You stay balanced, not affected by external changes or opinions. This self-sufficiency makes your confidence and positivity attractive to others. Remember, happiness is something you create within yourself. When you find your own path to happiness, it radiates a strong, positive energy to those around you. 2. Take a step back. Taking a step back is a sign of self-respect and putting yourself first. It emphasizes how important it is to know your own limits and be brave enough to back away from relationships, situations, or tasks that don't fit with your values or well-being. It's important to understand that this is not a call to act quickly without thinking. Instead, it urges you to be careful and think about whether a certain situation or relationship is good for you. This action shows how strong and sure you are that you value yourself. How much you value yourself is shown by how well you know when to step away. Being free from being tied down to just one outcome is what it means. You learn that your time, energy, and feelings are valuable and should be used for things that are in line with your values and goals. This gives you more power over your life. Realizing you can take a step back also often changes the way other people think. They begin to think about what they might lose if you're not there. This isn't a trick. It's about caring about yourself and what you're worth. 3. Become your truest self. This approach highlights how important it is to be yourself, and let that motivate you. In this case, it shows how important it is to take part in things that are in line with your true self. People find interest and inspiration in people who are true to themselves. Being true to yourself lets you write your own story and approach. It means that you know who you are and what you do is valuable, and this inspires other people too. Being honest also helps you build relationships that are stronger and more essential. It makes a setting where everyone is welcome, respected, and helped, and where everyone can be themselves and make each other's lives better. In essence, this strategy highlights how being real and gaining real interest and respect can change things. It tells you to be a sincere leader who inspires others to do the same. 4. Learn to be unique. This concept shows how wise it is to know that uniqueness often makes a thing seem more valuable. It's not about pulling away from people or being impossible to reach. It's about realizing the power of controlled availability. When you do things that keep your mind active and your soul healthy, you naturally make yourself less available. Having a detached attitude is not what this means. It means that you're putting your time and energy into things that are important to you. If you're always available, people might ignore or take you for granted. People will respect and pay more attention to you if you are careful about when you join in and make sure that what you do is valuable. It's important to point out that the concept is not about staying away from people or being mysterious. You can choose to do things and be with people who share your beliefs and goals. This way, you have a greater effect on everyone you meet. People will respect and pay attention to you more if you know how much your efforts and time are worth. 5. Be open to learning and growing all the time. This aspect emphasizes how important it is to keep learning and improving yourself. It advises you to see life as a path of growth, where every event, problem, and success is a chance to learn and grow. Accepting that you are continually developing means constantly looking for new information, skills, and experiences. It could involve reading a lot, going to school, or taking on new tasks in your personal and professional life. This approach not only helps you understand the world better, but it also makes it easier for you to add something useful to conversations and tasks. This shows that you are dedicated to growing as a person and genuinely want to learn more. When you commit to getting better, you inspire other people to do the same. People around you want to keep learning and growing because you want to get better. Becoming your best self is a sign that you know there's always room for growth. 6. The art of silence. This strategy emphasizes the importance of thoughtful communication and acknowledges that sometimes waiting to reach someone or starting a conversation can make room for another person to step forward. You need to find a way to be welcoming while also taking care of your own time and being present. In this context, silence doesn't mean being distant. It means knowing when to stop talking. It gives you and the people you interact with a chance to think. It lets people understand each other better and make relationships. Practicing silence shows confidence and self-control. It means you don't always have to speak or interact, but you value meaningful conversations. This approach leads you to talk thoughtfully. You carefully choose when and what to say, ensuring it matters. Using silence for better understanding creates real and sincere connections with others. 7. Take charge of your space. Being assertive means speaking up when you have something useful to say and leading when needed. This assertiveness comes from knowing your value, not ego. It's about understanding your own worth. By doing this, others will see and respect what you offer. Commanding your space is about standing up for yourself and respecting yourself. It's realizing that you are valuable and can impact and inspire others. This isn't about being arrogant, but having healthy self-respect. It's about choosing where to put your time and energy, in places where you are appreciated and valued. This marks the end of the 7 ideas to improve your value and confidence. Remember, these are about showing your inner strength, not about tricking others. You are in charge of your own worth. By following these steps, you show you are a person of real value who respects themselves enough to not accept less. In life, it's important to balance kindness with self-respect, availability with knowing your worth, and caring for others and yourself. Let awareness and honesty lead you. Strive to excel in these areas, not just get by. Walk with intention, choose wisely, and live with a full heart. Embrace each moment, because in this balance, you discover the beauty of a journey worth living. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when we have new inspiring videos for you. See you on the next one.